So then we made our way down to Florianopolis. So Florianopolis is Florianopolis. Lots of people might have heard of it if you've travelled South America or if you've planned to or whatever, or you've heard people talk about it because it's spectacular. It's really great, amazing, beautiful part of the world and really good to party. So I'm talking about this from like the lens of a 24, 25-year-old, right? So you got to remember that I wasn't really out there at this particular juncture in my life to do all of the cultural stuff and all of the hiking and all of the nature viewing. I was also doing all the beers and all the cocaine as well at the same time. So, but Florianopolis is an absolute beautiful part of the world. What else can I say about Florianopolis? You just got to go there. A funny thing happened in Florianopolis, actually. We were in a hostel, and we walked in there and we said, right, hey guys, we're your nightlife coordinators. And they're like, what? We're like, yeah, we're your events coordinators. You don't have any, right? And they're like, no, we don't have one. I said, all right, me and Rosie, we're the event coordinators at this hostel. They're like, okay. So we organised this big party, Wizard Stick Night. We made the hostel like $10,000 in a night. We organised it in like a day. And then 2 days later, we got fucking kicked out. Or I got kicked out. We got kicked out of this joint. But in between then, how's it happened? So we're in Floripa, right? And at this point, we're hanging out with Junior and Bruno. So Junior's the owner of the hostel, and Bruno is his right-hand man, like runs the hostel. So we're hanging out with the boys that own the joint, you know? We'd like infiltrated straight up, made friends. And we take a bunch of people from the hostel in Junior's combi van, and we go down to this nightclub just around the corner. So we're down there, having a good time, whatever. And anyway, we're on the dance floor, and I'm dancing around with everyone, having a good time, whatever. And someone comes up, boy or girl, I can't remember, one of the crew comes up and they start dancing with me, like dancing my t-shirt off, like pulling it up as we're dancing. And I'm all for it. Yeah, whatever. And we take it off and I start spinning it around my head, like spin it around in my hand above my head. And then, whoever it was, Royce was involved, my mate, and then whoever else at the hostel, I can't remember exactly who, but a bunch of crew that we were with. So they've grabbed my singlet and they're throwing it around to each other, and I'm like, oi, give me my fucking singlet back. I'm going to get kicked out of here. And then the bouncer sees me and he's like, hey, he's going, put your fucking shirt on or you're out of here. In Portuguese. Anyway, so they're throwing my shirt around, whatever, and then after a fucking while, I'm like, oi, give me my fucking shirt. Bouncer comes over, I can see him, he's making a beeline for me. I'm like, guys, give me my shirt, I'm going to get fucking kicked out. Anyway, I grab my shirt and I go to put it on. I'm putting it on. I finally get it on. I put it on fucking inside out. And the bouncer just grabs me and goes, let's go. Vamonos. Anyway, so I've got my arms behind my back and they're pulling me out that way. But it wasn't too rough or anything like that. It was totally cool. And I've got Bruno on my right. He's the guy that runs the hostel, not owns it. And I've got Rosie on my left. So he's one of my best mates. He's traveling with me. Bruno's yelling out, let him go, this is bullshit, he didn't do anything. And Royce's, he didn't do anything. That was my Portuguese accent. Then Royce's yelling out, I'm with you, mate, I'm not going to let anything happen, don't worry, I'm with you, I'm right here. I'm like, okay, cool, feel good about it. I walk outside, so I've walked about 10 more meters through this dance floor or whatever, arms behind my back, I walk outside, I look to my to my left, and Royce's fucking held up, arms behind his back. So the bouncer's got him now. And I'm like, I can't see Bruno, I can't see anyone else. Just me and Royce, me arms behind my back, Royce arms behind his back. He's about 2 meters to my left and to the back. Anyway, I'm walking along, I'm like, fuck, can't believe this is bullshit. I was having a great night. Then what happens is, so my bouncer starts yelling in Portuguese to the other bouncer. He's like, no tudo bom, hey, what you do? Anyway, I turn around, like corner of my eye, turn my head, and Royce's bouncer has him in a rear naked choke and is squeezing like a motherfucker, squeezing him unconscious. Anyway, my guy's like, oh, no, you can't do, whatever. Yelling at his dude. His dude shits himself. We're on, at this point, we get to this set of stairs. It's like 30 stairs, like steep as fuck that come into the club. We get to the stairs. I still can't really see what's going on. My guy lets me go and starts abusing the fuck, yelling at his counterpart. His counterpart is yelling back, throws Rosie towards me, just back first, just puts him towards me, puts him in my hands, and Rosie's passed out. I thought he might have been dead. He's passed out. So I'm holding my unconscious mate on this massive set of stairs. These two bouncers are arguing at each other. And I'm like, fuck, what do I do? Royzy starts to come to, opens his eyes, looks at me, goes, what's going on? I said, we got to fucking get out of here, dude. Anyway, so that's part of the story. What happened next? Oh, fuck. I'm not even going to get through 2 of these countries the way I'm going. Anyway, what happens next is, so everyone finally comes out. Me and Royzy are down the front. We're trying to hide from these bouncers because we know that, like, you don't want to get fucked up in Brazil, especially, Florianopolis. So Royzy's woken up. He's been choked out, unconscious. We're like, let's get the fuck out of here. We're waiting for Bruno and Junior. Bruno and Junior come down. They've got like 4 of the girls from the hostel, 5 of the girls from the hostel, and they got like 2 random girls from the club. So we're all like, come on, let's get in the van, let's go. And then, anyway, so we jump in, and he's got a combi van that has back seat, middle seat, front seat. Standard combi van. But instead of having doors that slide parallel, so the door comes out and slides parallel to the body of the car, the combi van has like saloon doors, like swinging open and closed kind of doors. Anyway, so what happens is 4 people, it's three seats. 4 people get in the back, maybe 5. 4 people get in the front. 4 people get in the middle seats, facing forwards, and there's 1 more dude. 2 more dudes, actually. 2 more dudes. 1 guy gets in, and he sits facing backwards, so he's sitting on like the back of the driver's seat. And then there's this 1 more dude. He's like 100 kilograms. He's probably only like 6 foot, probably 5'11". He's this Canadian dude. And then anyway, he looks at me as if to kind of say, move over. And I look at him and say, hey bro, you're not fucking sitting here. Sit there. Face the other way. You're not sitting in here. Anyway, so he sits down and Bruno starts driving. Junior starts driving. Bruno's in the front, flirting with girls in the passenger seat. Bruno is... keep saying Bruno. Junior's on the left, driving with girls and basically flirting with those girls as well. So the reason I say flirting with girls is because we start driving and Junior doesn't know where the fuck he's going. He's got no eyes on the road and he's just trying to pick up this one bird who's sitting next to him. And he's had 20 caipirinhas and 5 beers and it's like 3 a.m. and we're in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's not a great situation, but at the time I didn't give a fuck. So anyway... I'm not paying too much attention to the road, but like it was kind of like, fucking hell, Junior's all over the shop here. So Junior goes around this one kind of like sweeping right-hand turn, and it's like going way too fast, like really hooking it, especially for not paying any attention. But again, I remember it a little bit, just kind of like the vibe of the whole car. I was like, whoa, this is a bit fucked. Anyway, comes around this corner, and he's starting to go this big hooking left turn. And what happens is he hits the gravel. This is where it kind of goes a little bit weird for me, but... what happens is he hits the gravel and kind of loses it a little bit, so the momentum of the back end of the car swings more and then corrects and swings again. That's basically what happened. But basically, he's going around this corner, not paying any attention, and he nearly fucking stacks it, and so much of the car swings out that this Canadian dude starts to fly out towards the door. There's saloon doors, remember? So they're closed, saloon doors, but he's 100 kilograms. So this dude, bang, saloon doors come open. I've seen it happening. I've seen it progressing. I've seen him go towards the door, and I've gone to go with him. He hits the door. As he hits the door, they fucking fly open. With my left hand, as I've seen it all happen, I've thrown my left hand and grabbed onto the chick that was sitting next to me and thrown my right hand as far as I could, and I was hanging out of the car, and with my right hand, I caught this fucking dude, this 100-kilogram dude. I caught him with my right hand, hanging out of this combi van. So his feet are in, his body's fully out of the combi van as we're going around this corner. Royzy, pissed as all, you would not believe how drunk he was, is in the back and he yells out, "Nice work, Doc." So I'm out there holding on to this dude for 4 seconds. Royzy goes, "Nice work, Doc." And I say, "Fucking help me." The people that are sitting next to me then reach over, grab me by the shirt, grab this dude by the shirt and go, "Ew." Throw us back in the car. It was the wildest thing that's ever happened to me. I legit saved this fucking dude's life. And it was funny because the next day he came up to me and he was real like coy and shy. I'm sitting at the bar at like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm just sitting at the bar. And this dude comes around the corner and I'm like, oh, that's the dude. He comes around the corner and he sits next to me and he's like, doesn't say anything, doesn't even look at me, doesn't even look me in the eyes. Comes across and sits down next to me and goes, I guess I owe you a beer. I said, bro, you owe me more than that. You owe me your fucking life. Anyway, so that's Florianopolis. Definitely check it out.